So I will show you both the aim algorithm program everything, and I will execute that program also. Okay, so first we will see the program, how to write the aim algorithm, everything, right? So aim, I already told you how to write the aim means. This is the question they will ask in the practical. The first question, write a program to input three numbers and print the greatest of three numbers. Okay, so from this question you have to understand, we have to find the greatest of three numbers. Okay, this is our question. So first thing, you have to write the aim. This is your aim you are doing in this program. How to write aim? Just add this word to. Aim is to write a program to input three numbers and print the greatest of three numbers. We are getting input for three numbers. Okay, நம்ம மூணு இன்புட் கெட் பண்றோம். ஏபிசி மூணு வேரியபிள், இல்லை ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வேரியபிள், செகண்ட் வேரியபிள், தேர்ட் வேரியபிள். ஸோ மூணு வேரியபிள் நம்ம இன்புட்டாக கெட் பண்ணுறோம். தென் வி ஷுட் ஃபைண்ட் த கிரேட்டஸ்ட் ஆஃப் த்ரீ நம்பர்ஸ் அண்டு பிரிண்டிங் இட் இன் த அவுட்புட் ஸ்க்ரீன். ஓகே, ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் அவர் ப்ரோக்ராம். ஸோ first we have to think how to do this program. Okay, that is the thing we are going to write in the algorithm. Thinking how to solve step by step procedure is called a algorithm. Okay, first step, we should start the program. Okay, we are starting, that is we should ready with the essentials, that is the starting one. Okay, then step 2, we want to declare the essential variables and get three values by input function. Okay, declaring and getting values. So the algorithm is common for all the programming language. Okay, but for Python we can declare and get values in the same step. Okay, like this one, a equal to float input, enter the first number. Okay, but in other programming languages, first we need to declare the variables. Then the second step only we need to get three values. Okay, declaring and getting values are different. Students understood? This is our second step for this program, declaring three variables and getting the values by using input function. Okay, input function everyone know. Float of input of enter the number. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, by using input function we are getting the values for three variables. Three variables you can see here, a b c. Three variables, we are getting three values. Enter the first number, enter the second number, enter the third number. Like this we are getting three numbers. Okay, then we know what is our program, greatest of three numbers. How to do that, how to find the greatest of three numbers? The next step, we are going to compare first number with the other two numbers. Okay, that is the first number with the second and third number. Okay, if the both the conditions is true, that is it satisfied, means first number is greater than the second number and third number, means we can easily say first number is the greatest number. Okay, suppose it is failed, means any of the condition failed, means we have to go for the second comparison. Then we should take the second number and compare with the first and the third number. Okay, so now it is true, means both the condition true, means we can say second number is the greatest number. Okay, suppose this is also failed, some conditions are failed, means you can easily say first number also not greatest, second number also not greatest, means the only remaining choice is third number. So you can easily print third number is the greatest number. Okay, so anyway we will get one output from these three choices. Okay, that is the thing we are going to do in our program by using nested if else program or if else program. Okay, any method you can use, the concept is the same one. We are going to compare the first number with the other two numbers, then second number with the other two numbers, like that. Okay, so after finding out what is the last step, means stop the program. That's all we completed. So we got the required output and we are stopping the program. Okay, this is called a algorithm. Students, everyone understood? Any doubts
Yes, sir.
in this algorithm? Students,
Yes, sir.
students kindly listen. Very, very important. Okay, I already told you there may be a chance of getting pen and paper test for practicals. Okay, so that time you have to write these things without any help. Okay, and you will get any program, not only this program, you will get any program. Okay, so you should have some practice to write these things. Program is very easy. Okay, when you are practicing it will become very easy, and algorithm also easy only, but you need to show all the steps, what are the things we are doing in our program. Okay, so now you can see the program. Okay, so just to listen now, the side by side I am going to type the program and execute. So straight away we are going to create the program. Okay, the first one, we are getting the variables, values. Okay, so float means we are getting as a float variable, because comparison may happen between float and integer, or integer and integer, or between float numbers. Okay, so you can get any kind of number. Okay, if you are mentioning float means, suppose you are giving input as 5 means it will take it as a 5.0, not exactly the 5. Okay, so enter the first number. This is our first step. Okay, we are getting the first value. Okay, and the closing bracket is very, very important. The float of means this is the function we are creating. Inside that we are giving input function. Okay, again we have to create a bracket. Then we should complete the bracket also. Okay, so first bracket, if you see, if I give the bracket means it will highlight the starting and the ending portion of the bracket. Okay, see here, highlighted. Okay, so it highlighted from here to here. Okay, so once again see. Okay, so this bracket starts at here. So next again we have to give the another bracket because it opened here. Okay, so if I give here means it will highlight from this float function, this entire thing. Okay, so listen, I am going to give the bracket. See, it started from the float and it completed here. Okay, so like this we have to create three variables and getting three values. Okay, this is necessary. Then only we can compare the values. Okay, enter the second number. Okay, this is important. Then C, that is the third one, float input of, enter the third number. Okay, so whatever you are giving inside this quotation, that will be displayed in the output screen. Okay, so now we got three values. Okay, next step, straight away we have to compare the first value with this other two numbers. Okay, so how to compare means we should use the condition statement, that is a decision making. Okay, if a greater than b. Okay, if a greater than b colon. Okay, so we are giving a condition that a greater than b. If it's satisfied only, it will go inside. So now we just compared the first number with the second number. Okay, so inside what we are going to do, we are going to compare that a with the third number. That is a first number with the third number. Okay, so we should compare both the numbers, a with both the numbers. If both are satisfied means we can say, we can print first number. Okay, first number. What is the first number? That is A. Okay. A is greatest.
Greatest, sir.
Okay. First number A is the greatest number. That's all. Okay. Suppose here, if the condition here failed means, we can easily say A is greatest when we say for true. If it is false means it will go for C. Okay. So you can say in the else condition C is greatest. Okay. Print C is the third number. So third number C. Okay. So these things I didn't give the quotation, so it will show the value whatever you are assigning here, it will display here, right? So here we can print C is greatest. Okay. This is the inside if statement. Okay. Suppose this outer if itself failed means A greater than B. Suppose here itself it failed means we we can go for B is the biggest one when comparing A and B. Okay, but we should compare B and C also, right? So we have to give the another condition here. In the else case, again we have to use other condition like B greater than C. Okay, again we have to compare B with C. Okay, because here we know A is smaller than B. Okay, so B is biggest one compared to A. But again we have to confirm it with C, right? So here it is true means we can easily say second number. Okay, second number B is greatest number. Okay, if it is a true in this condition, we can easily say. Suppose here it is failed means. Okay, so here we checked A and B. B is biggest one. But when we are checking here, B greater than C, if it is a false means C is the greatest one, right? So we can say it in that else statement. Else we can print third number C is greatest. Okay, students, everyone understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is the first program. Okay, so I'm going to save it as a first one, right? So I'm going to save it in the desktop P1, that is a program one, greatest of three numbers. Okay, greatest of three dot py. Okay, this is our program name. So I'm saving. So you can see here this top window, you can see that name P1 greatest of 3.py. Okay. So py means Python extension. Okay. So now I'm going to execute this file. Okay. So during execution, it requires three inputs. Okay. It will ask three inputs. So see here. So before that, I will show you the record also. So we given the same program here in the program. Okay, you have to write this heading program and give that exact program without any mistake. You have to give with the indentation also. Indentation everyone know. Okay, so this space is called indentation. Okay, so it makes it as a block. So while writing also we have to give the same thing. Students understood? Students, don't write like this for if else
Yes,
statement.
sir.
Okay, so indentation is very very must. சரியா, நல்லா புரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. இந்த கேப் கண்டிப்பா கொடுக்கணும். எங்கெல்லாம் கேப் இல்லையோ அது எக்ஸிக்யூட் ஆகாது. ஓகேவா? நீங்க இதை எழுதுறது தான் நீங்க என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க, ப்ராக்டிக்கல் டைம்ல ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நீங்க எழுதிட்டு தான் நீங்க கம்ப்யூட்டரை ஆன் பண்ண முடியும். சரியா? இது எல்லாமே எழுதிட்டு அவுட்புட் மட்டும் எழுதாம நீங்க வந்து சைன் வாங்கின பிறகு தான் கம்ப்யூட்டர் ஆன் பண்ணி நீங்க ஒர்க் பண்ணுவீங்க. ஒர்க் பண்ணும்போது என்ன பண்ணுவோம்னா, நீங்க வந்து இதை நீங்க தான் எழுதியிருக்கீங்க. ஸோ இதை பார்த்தே நீங்க டைப் பண்ணுவீங்க. ஓகேவா? ஸோ அதனால அதை எழுதும் போதே கரெக்டா எழுதணும். ஓகே. தென் அதை எக்ஸிக்யூட் பண்ண பிறகு வர அவுட்புட் இருக்கு இல்லையா? அதை அடுத்த ஸ்க்ரீன்ல எழுதுவோம். ஸோ இதே அவுட்புட் நம்ம வந்து இப்போ இங்கே ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ணி பார்க்கலாம். ஸோ என்னென்ன இன்புட் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க பாருங்க. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நம்பர் 4, செகண்ட் நம்பர் 2, தேர்ட் நம்பர் 2.1. Okay, so now we can easily say 4 is the greatest number. So first number 4.0 is the greatest. We given as a 4, but it's showing as a 4.0 because of we used the float function. Okay, integer அப்படின்னு கொடுத்தோம்னா அது 4 4 தான் எடுத்துக்கும். floatனு கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா அது டெசிமல் வேல்யூ இன்க்ளூட் பண்ணிக்கும். ஸோ 4 வந்து 4.0 அப்படின்னு டிஸ்ப்ளே ஆகும். ஓகேவா? ஸோ now I'm going to execute this program. You just to see. Okay, so I executed it. Ask for the first number. First number I'm going to give 4. Okay, then second number you can give 2. Okay, third number you can give any value. Okay, see first number 4.0 is the greatest one, right? ஸோ ப்ரோக்ராம் எல்லாமே ஒன்று தான். நம்ம அவுட்புட் வேணா நீங்கள் இண்டிவிஜுவலாக ஒவ்வொருத்தருக்கும் என்ன சாம்பிள் அவுட்புட் கொடுக்குறீங்களோ, இந்த வேல்யூஸ் என்ன கொடுக்குறீங்களோ நீங்களே கொடுத்துட்டு அதுக்கு தகுந்த மாதிரி ஆன்சர்ஸ் நீங்கள் டிஸ்ப்ளே பண்ணிக்கலாம். அவுட்புட் வந்து எல்லாருமே டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக கூட யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். புரியுதா ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்? ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் புரியுதா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ப்ரோக்ராம்?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now we successfully created the program and executed and got the expected output. Okay. So we should give the result. நம்ம எய்ம் கொடுத்தாச்சு. ஸோ எய்ம் படி நம்ம எல்லாம் ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ணிட்டோம். ஸோ ஃபைனலாக என்னன்னா ரிசல்ட். ரிசல்ட் என்ன? Thus the program to input 3 numbers and print the greatest number has been created and executed successfully. ஓகே, கிரியேட் பண்ணியாச்சு, சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லாக எக்ஸிக்யூட் பண்ணியாச்சு அப்படிங்கிறது தான் நம்மளுடைய ரிசல்ட். ஸோ இந்த ஃபஸ்ட்டு இது எங்கே இவ்வளோ பெருசு இருக்குது என்ன சார் அப்படின்னா, இந்த ஹேஸ் பீன் கிரியேட்டட் அண்ட் எக்ஸிக்யூட்டட் சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லி அப்படிங்கிறது எல்லா ப்ரோக்ராமுக்கும் காமன் தான். அதுக்கு முன்னாடி இருக்கிற லைன் மட்டும் நீங்கள் எய்மில் என்ன எழுதுனீங்களோ அது அப்படியே வரும். இங்கே பாருங்கள், ரைட் அ ப்ரோக்ராம் டு இன்புட் 3 numbers and print the greatest. ஸோ இதே தான். Thus the program to write 3 numbers and print the greatest of 3 numbers has been created and executed successfully. ஓகே, ஸோ இதுதான் எய்மும் அதே தான், ரிசல்ட்டும் அதே தான். கொஷினில் என்ன இருக்குதோ அது அப்படியே கொஞ்சமாக சேஞ்ச் பண்ணிக்கணும். இங்கே டூ ரைட்டுன்னு எழுதுவோம், அந்த இடத்துல தஸ் தி ப்ரோக்ராம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அதை எக்ஸிக்யூட் பண்ணியாச்சு அப்படின்னு சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லாக ரிசல்ட் கொடுக்கணும். ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் புரிஞ்சதால இருக்கும்? Any doubts regarding the first program?
Sure, no, sir.
No, sir.
No. Okay, so take this screenshot. Students, after this class, you have to execute this program. Same program. நீங்களே execute பண்ணுங்க. You give your own input. 3 வேல்யூ நீங்களே டிஃபரெண்ட்டாக கொடுங்க, செக் பண்ணுங்க. Okay? Kindly note down the program, students.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Then we go for the second one. So today's our aim is to complete 2 programs. Okay? The second program also related to if else topic. Okay? Everyone noted? Students?
Yes, sir.
Everyone noted?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. The second program, see, in record our second program. Find the grade as per the following criterion. Okay, so they have given the mark and the grade criteria. Okay, so greater than equal to 90 means you have to print the grade A. 75 to 90 means you should print the grade B. 60 to 75 means you should print the grade C. Okay, suppose you got the mark below 60 means your grade is D. Okay, this is the criteria, so you have to print the grade. Okay, so what is the aim here? To write a program to input percentage of marks of a student and find the grade as per mark. Okay, as per the above criteria or as per mark, whatever. Okay, this thing we given in the question. Okay, during practical exam you will get a question. ஸோ அந்த கொஷினை அப்படியே நீங்கள் எழுதிக்கலாம். முன்னாடி டூ அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு வேர்டு மட்டும் யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. ஓகே, தென் அல்காரிதம். வாட் இஸ் த ஸ்டெப் பை ஸ்டெப் ப்ரொசீஜர் டு சால்வ் திஸ் ப்ராப்ளம்? தட் இஸ் கால்ட் அல்காரிதம். Every time you have to start with start the program. That is the first step. Okay, then get the value by input function. Get the value means get the mark. Okay, so we can change it this value to mark. Okay, so finalize பண்ணல, so I am going to change this. Get the mark by input function. Okay, then third step, find the grade for given mark by using if elif conditions as follows. Okay, இந்த மாதிரி கண்டிஷன்ஸை நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணணும். என்ன கண்டிஷன்? ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒன், if a greater than or equal to 90 means it should print the student has got an A grade. Okay, elif next condition. Suppose if it is failed means we have to go for next condition, 75 to 90. Okay, 75 above and below 90 is the condition. For those marks we should print as a B grade. Okay, so next criteria, L if A greater than or equal to 60 and A less than 75. Okay, so between 60 to 75 means we should print a C grade. Okay, else case means all the marks below 60 will come under this condition, the false condition. Okay, so there we can print it is a D grade. Okay, then anyway you will get any one of this output. Okay, we have four choices. Okay, you see in the question we got four choices, A, B, C, D. Okay, but depending upon your mark you will get only one output. Okay, so this is how we should give the program and display the output by finding the grade for given mark, right? Then after completing that we should stop the program. That is the last step. Okay, students understood this algorithm? Students?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes. Okay, so now we can go for the program. So first we need to get the mark. Okay, so I'm going to get the mark and store it in a variable. Okay, so I'm going to use the same program. Okay, for the time's sake I'm going to copy paste this program. So new file, otherwise I'm going to use the save as option. There we can give program to grade. Okay, dot py, and I'm going to delete everything and copy the new program. Okay, so first step we are going to get the mark. Okay, enter the percentage of mark. Second, the first condition, A greater than or equal to 90 means what we are going to print? We are going to print the student has got an A grade. Okay, suppose he got less than 90 means it will check the next condition, L if whether the mark is in between 75 to 90 means we should print the student has got an B grade. Okay, suppose he or she got less than 75 means it will go for the next condition, whether he got between 60 to 75. Okay, if it is satisfied we can print the student has got an C grade. Okay, suppose this is also failed means we can easily say the last false case, the students has got an D grade. Okay, that is the last grade. Understood, students? Students, everyone understood if elif condition? Yes. Okay, so now say I'm going to execute this program. So we given aim, algorithm and a program. Okay, then after execution we have to print the output. Okay, we have to write the output and the result. Okay, so now we will see whether this program executing is successfully. Okay, so see here I executed. It requires the mark, enter the percentage of mark. Okay, so I'm going to give 73.67. Okay, this is the percentage mark. So I'm going to check now. So immediately if you click enter means it will display the answer. Okay. See, the students has gotten C grade. So 60 to 75. In between 60 to 75 means it should print a C grade. So it exactly satisfies all the, so it checks the condition and it satisfies with the third condition. Okay. The first condition failed, second condition also failed, and it successfully executed the third one. Okay. Understood, everyone?
Yes,
Students?
sir.
Yes. So we given the output. Okay, you can give any output. Okay, depending upon your mark, the grade will be displayed. So I given 85 here, and the mark, so grade is B grade. Okay, so we got the exactly the same output. So we can print. Does the program to print, sorry, input percentage mark of a student and find the grade as per mark has been created and executed successfully. This is our result. Okay, students understood? So this is how we should write the program. In a practical exam, they will ask like this. You should write aim, algorithm, program, then output, finally result. Okay, very easy, I think. Students, any doubts? Any doubt to write this program?
No, sir.
No. Yes. So kindly note down the second program, students. We completed 2 programs today. Write down. Note it down. So immediately just execute these programs. Okay. So whoever having computer, you can use this Python software to execute the program. If students not having computer, I'm having only mobile means, just go to that Python tutor website. Okay. Otherwise, install a Python software. Okay. Android software called PyDroid 3. Okay. PyDroid 3. PYDROID 3. Number 3. That software uh, is useful to write all the Python programs. Okay. That will be executed and the output will be shown immediately. Okay. So kindly practice these 2 programs now, completed by today itself. Okay. Tomorrow we will see the next 2 programs. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Students, anybody having doubts in this 2 program? First 2 programs.
No,
Anybody
sir.
having doubts? Okay. So we just completed 2 programs out of 10 programs. Okay. Still 8 programs remaining. That we will see later. Okay. Today we saw greatest of 3 numbers and finding the grade as per the criteria. Okay. Finding the grade as per the criteria. Okay. So kindly note down these 2
Should
headings
be right
and
in record
practice it.
notes. Sir.
What for?
Sir, when should we write in record note?
That I will tell you, Pa. Okay, that I will tell you after the discussion with school management. Okay, we will discuss. Okay, first you know how to write the program, that entire program. Okay, for practicals, we should know how to write aim, algorithm, program, output, and result. Okay, everything